Right. Well, guys, I am back with another video. Reviewing episode 8 of YAIBA Samurai Legend. Caught up. No, I'm not trying to catch up on the anime tonight. But I'll do it tomorrow. So I'll do the others tomorrow. And technically Friday I got a whole day off. But I'll be in town most of it. But I'm going to be back collecting One Piece on DVD. I got Clash of Belly 1 now. And Belly 2. I got to Clash of Belly 2 now. And Belly 3, I think. But I'm almost caught up in the collections. I'm going to start getting them one at a time. I'm just going to start getting them one at a time. So, yeah. Cost like 25 quid. Not even discounted on anime. I mean, it's the last week of anime. So, what anime that had the prices cut for a bit, we'll be going back up to the original prices. I don't know why some of this stuff. I couldn't get Charming Frontier. It's 25 quid on Blu-ray. I haven't even gone the next Doctor Who Christmas special, but who fucking cares about that? Because some funny reason, right? The DVD includes the Christmas special, even though it was released on DVD separately months before. What was the whole point? Doctor Who never includes the Christmas specials on the DVDs. They're basically the separate things. I think about, I have collected Doctor Who DVDs for a long time, and none of them have the Christmas specials on them. Mostly. Well, the RTT era did. But starting the Smith era, Christmas specials don't released on DVDs separately. No, wait. No, I think the first one I actually did that was the 11th Doctor's final episode. The Night of the Doctor. I think that's what it's called. That's when he started releasing the Christmas specials on DVD separately. So I don't know why the fuck they decided that. I don't mind that if they did not release the Christmas special on its own separate DVD. So what's the point of buying the other Christmas special if it's just going to be on the season 2 DVD? Also, because apparently wasn't Doctor Who Unleashed on the DVDs as well with the series. That's stupid. I'm not against the show, but I don't think Unleashed should. I think they should release them as their own separate videos, separate. They should release separately, no on DVDs and stuff. No, Blu-ray and Doctor Who is more expensive. But I want to try and collect the revival on DVD and Blu-ray. I think I know who that is. Sorry about that, boys. Let's check it. My cat's back up here again. My mum doesn't like it when he comes upstairs, but they're kind of inconsistent about it because they leave the door open most of the damn time. Anyway, I do not mean to go on a rant about Doctor Who then. It's unintentional. Well, but yeah, you know my problem. Since I'm just easy gonna help us saying, why did they release Unleashed and the Christmas special on the season 1 DVD when there's no point to? Especially the Christmas special when it's already on DVD in its own right. Like easy for collectors? Fuck that. No wonder it was over no wonder it was around 40 quid. Fucking hell. Because normally Doctor Who DVDs are cheaper than that, around 20 or so quid. I don't know how much it is in US money, but you my point. Also, sorry. I'll check a bit of the movie adaptation of this from 1967. And there's an adaptation of this book which literally got out of coincidence. Oh, fucking annoying that is. Anyway, I discovered. I discovered. I discovered that in one of the movies, the Conquer America one, Asterix himself was played by a British actor I'm familiar with in English dub. This is a French series, but a lot of the English dubs are them with British accents for some reason. Because it's probably in Europe, and UK is still part of Europe. Hey, the voice actor in that movie is Craig Charles. Maybe in the UK, you probably know who he is. He's a former Coronation Street actor who played Lloyd the Taxi Man. He's also known as David Lister in Red Dwarf. He played himself and Lister in the 2009 part special, or season 9 technically. Back to Earth. Which I should really get back to my Red Dwarf reviews when I can. I'm neglecting that for a bit. You easily watch it on BBC iPlayer now. Yeah, if you Red Dwarf one, you can easily watch it on BBC iPlayer. Sorry, enough distractions. Let's get into this episode. So a bit of a recap of the last episode. And then come back to present day. With Masashi Ban and Kojiro. What's it, Kojiro? Kojiro, yeah. This is like Masashi then. Mysterious person comes out of blue flash. With a smile on his face. Let me go transition back to 400 years ago. Yeah, time travel is confusing, like, when you interfere history a bit. But again, it works well. Since the character of, like, Masashi doesn't remember much about his past 400 years ago. He only knows about his Kojiro because he was told it by a friend, and he read a book about it. Which YAIBA had on him, by the way. So he makes it say he doesn't remember that battle much. Only when I was winning. But a crucial detail happened that may come up again in the future. YAIBA doesn't know what to do now. Because he's seriously fucked up. As the book has changed a bit, and YAIBA starts fading. So it means he has to try and get Masashi to be late to that battle. It seems to be working. But it's just a story about the future. Saigo's ancestor was curious to hear about it. He uses that he's a dirty man to get him interested in as well cute girls in the future. I guess that gets him interested. So that's when YAIBA tells the story while again Masashi gets drunk. It seems like victory is sure for them, but problem is, it's real that when Masashi drinks, it takes him a long time to wake up, so yeah, you're probably missing a duel. That's not good, and it's almost morning. So YAIBA, when Kojo is getting patient, ends up sending a letter of irritation, I call it, to Masashi. So yeah, Masashi has an idea. And we see the idea in action. YAIBA disguises herself as Masashi, and so does Kojiro. But YAIBA still doesn't be able to conquer the field attack. But that battle ends up waking Masashi up. And we actually see him in action. He's actually a very skilled fighter. Maybe a perv. But he definitely earns that right of being a very good fighter. Seeing there's no feeling, I was able to block that attack easily. Yeah, Masashi wins. And he wasn't fighting with swords at all. He was using, like, oars. He was fighting with oars. That explains why he uses dual weapons. And then he hit him on the head, that makes him win. So how... Wait. Did he hit him so hard that it killed him? must have been pretty strong to use to kill him with fucking oars. I don't know. Normally I'll just knock someone out, knock them out, knock them unconscious. But mostly because of how strong Musashi is, ended up killing Kojiro. I think Kojiro's death was a total accident. Because he always said defeat, not kill. You know, they're rivals. I think Musashi considers Kojiro friends. Anyway, now he's dead. The portal opens, allowing YAIBA and Kiko to go back to present day. Just not the exact time they left. Just a little bit later, when Musashi's battling in Kojiro in the future, and that blue light was actually YAIBA as he comes in to take a fight. And what he learned over the past 7 days for him, really helped him, and he's able to block their attack. Seeing this is on action, Musashi decides that he might he might have the will to conquer the lightning only in the Raijikin. So basically Saiga throws at the YAIBA. It seems like YAIBA lost control, but YAIBA was able to conquer it and use its power all to its might. Strong by. And defeats Kojiro by blasting away to some clock tower. Not clock. To a station somewhere. So yeah. That power took a lot out of Kojiro, out of YAIBA, sorry. But still, extremely powerful. Now YAIBA's mastered the technique, but he's going to need a lot more practice to be able to use, so he can use more power of it. He's going to be using. So after that, so yeah. Anyway, only Mama hires a scientist to work for him. Sends up to get something done. Don't know what yet. Mr. Spider returns with Kojiro. Onima basically wants to work for him, and he posts a one saying, "I refuse." Not like that though. That could be a fun JoJo reference. You know, it's one of those iconic memes. But I refuse. That's who Rohan is, by the way. Guy behind those memes. And once I call up on JoJo, I definitely cannot wait to check out the live action TV dramas. Or something with a lot more of the one shots as well. Since, you know, I'm interested to see what changes will be made from the mangas to the live action TV drama. Go check out MLB's videos on seasons 1 and 2. They're very interesting if you want to see what was changed from your favourite stories. You can even watch them on Amazon Prime, by the way. Alongside the recent movie, Rohan at the Louvre. Sorry. Anyway, back to now. As I said, Kojiro refuses. And Mr. Spider has a backup plan for that. Basically saying that YAIBA is the strongest legendary samurai in this era. And sees the work for him. It's now to take down YAIBA. So YAIBA is basically giving himself a new rival. Be honest, the way it was explained earlier, I thought YAIBA somehow got lost in time distortion and became an adult. So it ended up in a few years in the past when he was just before he was even born. So he had so I thought he was soon aged up and stuff. Yeah. I don't even know if the manga got a time skip or not. Anyway, I think the author likes to make child characters, who are not childish in a way. Kono's one thing because he's not really a kid. He's a teenager. I think. I don't know. I have not seen the series. But I may get the manga a read when I can because I really am curious. But yeah. And then he gets turned into a kid to a drug, and he's a kid for the entire series. But might revert back to his original form in the future, but he seems to revert in some stories or something. I don't know. But again, I really want to give the series a check out. I mean, give the manga a read just after this video. Anyway, Onimaro ends up punishing Mr. Spider for that. Even though he was just saying that as part of his plan. You know, just a trick, Kojiro. No, not Heroes Master, the YG King. Onimaro plans to make some more advancements to take care of it. As the episode ends. Next episode, YAIBA goes for his own little training. Master technique before they can storm Onimaru's place for the final showdown. There's no spoiler alert. Seems that Onimaru gets free from that demon spell where he becomes an ally to YAIBA. Maybe have a fair duel that day. maybe they'll get a fair duel. Who knows? But anyway, I'm looking forward to this weekend's episode, and I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the up button. I want to see more, subscribe to the channel, make sure you all these videos in the future. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more videos. Kill Phoenix out.